Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering Waves. Now I want to talk about Zani because she is probably, well, she's looking like one of the most unfree to play friendly units ever in terms of team composition. And of course she's not in the game right now. Of course we have to wait until she's actually in the game, but her kit has actually been revealed and it's looking like she's a character that heavily relies on spectral frazzle coming from other teammates. Now you guys are going to be like, yeah, we already have the spectral rover, that should be enough. Well, someone has told me, a little birdie has told me that ain't going to cut it. It ain't it, bro. It ain't gonna happen. And everyone is telling me that Phoebe is that go-to character, that go-to support character that is essentially going to help Zani hit the numbers that you want to see. And even without Zani, even without Phoebe, the value of Zani drops considerably. That is what I'm hearing, guys. That is what I'm hearing. Of course, we have to wait and see when she comes out, and testing will be done with Phoebe, without Phoebe. But I'm not gonna lie, I do think it's going to be something along the lines of, without Phoebe, Zani is not going to be top tier at all. It's going to be similar to how Brant needs his weapon. Without his weapon, his damage isn't top tier as well. So why am I saying this, or why am I making this video? Well, because a lot of people are already saving for one particular character, which is Kafia, whatever her name is. You know who I'm talking about. Let me quickly show you. I don't know the character's name, but you can see her in the weekly boss. Basically this character, yeah, everyone is waiting and saving for this character, and you can tell she's going to be hitting really strong, and everyone wants to summon for Kakonova, who is the other character coming out in the anniversary as well. But I'm letting you guys know right now, it's probably best for free-to-play players to skip out on Zani if you do not have Phoebe, because Phoebe is pretty much going to be essential. Now I'm saying this, of course, without Phoebe without Zani, being in the game, and of course we have to wait and see for that to happen and do all the testing. But of course, since Zani is the first character to come out, everyone is going to be trigger finger happy, and accidentally start pulling without actually thinking about the future of their accounts. Okay, do you really need Zani if she's not going to be outputting enough damage? Now people are going to say, well, Phoebe is getting released, and I'm going to say yes, she is getting released again, but how much resources do you guys have? And again, you guys should technically be saving for this character because she's definitely going to be good. Of course, that's another speculation on my part, but have you ever seen a character that the devs know everyone loves be shit? Have you ever seen it? Take a look at Jinshi. Like, is Jinshi, when she came out, was she shit? Nah. Was she bad? Nah. And this character is now like absolutely loved by the community, and you really think the devs are going to butcher themselves by doing that, especially straight after the anniversary? Do you know what Zani is? Zani is a bait character. I'm going to say it right now. She is going to be a bait character because they know the next banner that's coming out after Zani, well, after even Kachinova as well, is going to be this character. And once everyone sees the utility or how good she is, they are going to want to pull her. Okay, the devs know this, or the devs can strategically plan for this to happen. Okay, it will be really smart if that's the goal. Okay, releasing a character that essentially is going to be absolutely amazing straight after the anniversary, straight after another hype character is released, that hype character being Zani. Because once Zani was announced, of course everyone was like, yo, Zani, bro, we love you. But the devs know that they can cook harder by releasing this unit and making sure she hits like a truck, or making sure she's absolutely insane. Why do you think there's a whole accessory? So we're gonna leave right now. No accessory. Why do you think there's a whole set that has question mark on it? Okay, they're hiding this character because they know this character is going to be good. They know the attention for this character. Either the animations or the gameplay footage is going to be top tier, insane level, and then you guys are going to be like, what the hell? So if you take a look at this, oh no, not this, sorry, it's the forecast echo Let me quickly go ahead and show you guys right now. They are literally hiding it, okay? Because they know this character is going to be absolutely insane. Look at this. There you go. If equipped in the main slot by Rover or grants more arrow damage bonus. This is obviously going to be that particular unit that we just saw, okay? Again, I think Zani is going to be a bait character for free-to-play players because everyone is literally hyping up Zani. Everyone is talking about how she's the most popular character in the game. She does look cool. She is going to hit like a truck if you have Phoebe, and it's going to be a little bit expensive, especially if you're someone who's also saving for the next batch of character. And again, if you want to pull, again, we don't know if this character is going to be good, but you do know the character what's her freaking name? Let me just go over to Pride Ring real quick. We will zoom in real quickly. Let's go away from this one. You do know that this character that's coming out, she's going to be buffing arrow erosion. She's probably going to be the character required to make that other unit that you guys are saving for be actually good. Okay, that's two characters you technically want, and I can't say this enough. Be careful with your resources during the anniversary. I do think they are trying to bait you heavily into spending all your resources during the anniversary so that then they can release this particular character right here. Once they release this character, it's game over. She's gonna have two different forms, the young version and the adult version. It's this is not a leak or anything. It's just obvious that's what the devs are planning to cook with this character. She's gonna be absolutely crazy. She's gonna be absolutely insane, and everyone is probably going to want this character. She's probably going to be an arrow character. She's probably wants to be run with this unit, Cat Canova. Now, I do think this is probably going to be one of the better characters to summon for, but you don't really want to summon for future possibilities, okay? You don't want to summon for a character that is too investment heavy, so needing the 5-star support character or they go bust. You don't want to summon for a character that you don't know if they're going to be good in the future or not. Of course, that kind of, I mean, with a character like Zeshi, she was a character that was decently good at the start when she got released, but she has now become honestly the best unit in the game. Zeshi can facilitate two amazing teams and makes her absolutely crazy. Is that going to be the same with this character, Kachanova? Is she going to be the next Jinchi? Because her kit actually is pretty good. Her kit is actually pretty good as well, which we can't see right now, but I'm pretty sure the devs also released the kit information for this character as well. She's going to work with this particular character that everyone is saving for, I think. Okay, this is a prediction. I don't know leaks. I don't know any information, but based on my gut feeling, this is the character that's going to help my favorite character, or the most anticipated character, hit like a truck. And I have seen another comment over here which says, if you don't understand how a kit works, let me explain. She gets a meter like Jinshi, but the difference is you want to be full meter before introing into her. This is what people are saying, but people are saying that without Phoebe, you can't gain the full meter in time, which means you are going to require to stay on your support character for a long ass time. And that support character is going to be pretty much Spectra Rover. You have to basically stay on Spectra Rover for a long time, and that's like a bunch of DPS loss because Zani is the one you really want to be using. And again, that is going to suck. Now, I pulled Phoebe because I don't even know why I pulled Phoebe. I don't use her at all, but I just didn't want to have my Zani require spectral character and not actually be able to perform. So I don't regret summoning for Phoebe. I don't technically use Phoebe right now, but now that Zani is coming out, it's going to be perfect. I'm going to have an amazing spectral team right here. Now, you technically don't even need to pull for Zani, in my opinion, if you want a main DPS spectral character. Just use Jinshi. Just use Jinshi at this point, okay? Again, I'm making this video so that people are clear that the anniversary is going to release characters that are bait, in my opinion. I mean bait because they're very good, or characters that you want to get but have issues. One of them for Zani is she needs Phoebe. Kachanova, you probably want to summon for because she might be good for Catferia, whatever her name is, the future arrow resistant or erosion character possibly. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. Let me know down in the comment section what you think. But I honestly think Zani is going to be that character that everyone loves, but it's going to be so expensive to actually use and might not be worth using at all. So yeah, Phoebe or not, Phoebe or go bust, pretty much looks like it. But again, this is something we have to test when it actually comes out. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Let me know down in the comment section if you're still going to be summoned for Zani, even if you're not going to be getting Phoebe. I mean, yes, you can pull for Zani right now and save resources for the future when Phoebe comes back again, but then that means you have a character that's sitting in your box doing nothing. Okay, people have said that without Phoebe, Zani's damage is not top 5 in the game. Again, that's something we have to test and something we have to see, but it probably would make sense. It probably would make sense, and that's why I also honestly think we do need a more 4-star characters in this game, because you know, it would be nice to have 4-star characters that can actually inflict Spectrum Frazzle, maybe not deal insane amount of damage or have nearly the same amount of damage that Spectral Rover can dish out, but having the ability to consistently apply Spectral Frazzle would be pretty cool. Anyways, that's it for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section what you think. It's been your boy AC Gamer. I will be summoned for Zani, but that's because I have Phoebe, and I'm out.